All right, what's going on, Sauce 1K by Sony? So guess what we're gonna be going over in today's video? Guess what we're going over? Look, it's gonna be super vital for your trading. I'm gonna make it super easy for you. I'm about to give you the sauce on what some of the best pairs to trade during the London session. Right now, if you don't know what the London session is, the London session is really the most profitable time in the market, right? Besides the opening of the New York, right, which is around later in the day, right? The London session is the London session. So the London session starts around 2 a.m. Right now, if you did not know this, most money moves when people sleep. So you're going to see some of the biggest moves in this session. I'll be going on that today in this video. What are some of the best pairs to look for that paid you out the most? I'm going to give you all the sauce. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Blue screens give me goosebumps. I'm not knowing what screens give me goosebumps. I'm not knowing.
So going on, Sauce 1K about me. So look, like I was saying, so if you do not know the London session, right, between around 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. is a very profitable market, right? That's part of the London session. The London session ends around 8 a.m. I don't know what exact time, right? So around 2 a.m. Eastern to around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? That is some of the most profitable times in the market. We can even see, right? We can see examples. I'll show you guys some examples, and then I'm gonna go into the pairs and show you why these pairs are so vital. All right, so let's go here. We see the market starts to move. Boom, 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 starts to move. 2 a.m. hits, okay, comes up, makes a major move, comes up again, makes a major move, still in the 2 a.m. to about 8 a.m. window, boom, comes down again, makes a major move, boom. All right, so if you knew what you were doing, you knew what you were looking for, right? Let's say you woke up at around 2 a.m., right, for this particular pair, right? You got your confirmations, right? You didn't enter the trade at 2, right? You waited to about 2:45, you enter the trade at about 2:45, right? And in 2 hours and 15 minutes, you made 31 pips. Not bad, right? Could be more, not bad. So we see that this particular pair, right, on average, what it does every single day is about 114 pips, right? Give me all the sauce. So that means you can catch a certain amount of pips, right? In that 114 pips, you can catch some of the moves out of all of the moves that it throws. So let me give you the sauce on what's some of the best pairs to look for in this 2 a.m. to 6, in this 2 a.m. to 8 a.m. window, and it moves the most around 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Right? It's going to be EUR AUD, which is the euro versus the Australian dollar. It's going to be GBP AUD, which is the British pound versus the Australian dollar, and then GBP JPY, which is the British pound versus the Japanese yen. Now, I'm going to go into why, and you already seen a little bit why. The ones that I really like the most, I like GA. I trade GJ sometimes, but GA is really my baby. That's the main one that I like to use, like to trade, because it moves very fast and it pays out a lot. So let's look at that example here. Let's go ahead and get into it, right? Why these are some of the best pairs? Because they pay you out the most money, right? So let's take all these indicators off. Y'all may be super confused. You may not know what this is. This is very important, man. Watch the full video if you want to get all this sauce. All right, watch the full video to get all this sauce. So let's see. 2 a.m. is right there, right? 2 a.m. starts. Then it makes its move. And it drops down for a whole 2 hours. In 2 hours, you made 34 pips. All right, most pairs are not moving that much in 2 hours. Most pairs are not even moving that much in sometimes a whole day, right? This is one of the fastest pairs. Of course, you have other things that are faster, but this is the best pair to trade during this time frame. There's others, but I'm giving y'all sauce to these main three. All right, so let's move around 34 pips in 2 hours. You could have made either $34 if you put $1. You could have made $340 or $3,400 if you put $100 on this trade, right? So let's look. So it came up, made another move, and looky here. We still in this window, all right? Like I said, London session is still good until about 8 a.m. That's when the New York session opens, right? 6:30, makes a move, boom, boom, boom. Look, 2 hours and 15 minutes, all the way to 8:45. Right? All the way to 8:45, 110 pips. What currency pair what regular currency pair moves 110 pips in 2 hours? No currency pair is doing that. So that's a major profit, a major bag, easily touch your account and bless your account, right? So we see this one, right? Let's actually go ahead and go into it. This one here at 2 all the way to about 3:45, moved about 21 pips, right? 21 pips an hour, 45 minutes, not bad. Now let's see, we're still in this pocket window. 7 o'clock, 7:45. Just at 8 o'clock, let's say it's not even, look, let's say if we just stop at 8 o'clock, right? Just at 8 o'clock, in 1 hour, this one currency pair moved 91 pips. 91 pips in 1 hour. Bro, what currency pair? Again, regular currency pair, it's moving 91 pips in 1 hour. Not many, bro. So I just gave you all sauce. This is the reason why I say these are some of the best pairs. They move the fastest during this time, and you make the most money. Now, I'm not going to give you all the sauce. If you want to learn more tips, tricks, and other things like this, you can literally get access to my one-on-one mentorship, right? And the way that you can do this, right, you can pay attention to this video, right? And you can email me this, and you can go over everything that I dropped in this video, right? Tell me what's the best time to trade the London session, and tell me all 3 pairs that I told you guys to look at, right? So just to go over it again, right? So literally, I'm not going to give you everything that I went over in this video. Watch the full video and you'll know. The 3 currency pairs that I said are the best ones. Why? They are the best ones because they move the fastest during this London session and you make the most money. GBP, JPY, right? GBP, AUD, and EUR, AUD, right? These are some of the best pairs. These are the main 2 I tailor to. I tailor to GBP, AUD, and sometimes GJ. There's another one I tailor to. I'm not going to give you guys that. There's actually more, but stick with these basics. If you're super new, do not trade these pairs. If you're new to Forex, right, you only been in for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and you haven't grown your account to a certain amount. If you haven't grown your account past $1,000-something, I wouldn't even trade these pairs because they move fast. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can possibly blow your account because it's all about risk management. Look, I have another video about that, right? And risk management, I'm going to put that thing up here so you guys can learn risk management, because some of you guys are coming to me asking crazy questions and you guys are just gambling your money in the market. Get the right thing, get the right access, get the right information, get the right mentorship, right? And like I said, submit your homework to my email at richestthewealthworldwide@gmail.com. Matter of fact, or you can join my Telegram. Join my Telegram, right? Join my Telegram and submit the homework in there. Tell me what's the currency pairs I told you. Tell me what's the best time, and tell me why these currency pairs are the best ones I told you to trade. Right? So that's all we're gonna go over in today's video. Saucy 1K Boss family. We
blue screens give me goosebumps. I'm not knowing what to do, had to go and boss my life up. Turn that one up into 2, They gon' say that I'm the truth, They gon' say that I'm the truth, Now catch